often called the crown jewel of the North Atlantic coast. Acadia is a beautiful rocky shoreline with unique wildlife, scenery, carriage roads, and culture. Acadia is one of the top 10 most visited national parks in the United States, and for good reason. In this video, I want to share with you 8 of my favorite spots in this national park. Destination number 1 is Thunder Hole, where the waves crash into an opening in the rocks and create a thunderous boom. This is best visited at mid-tide, although it can be crowded at times. Thunder Hole can be found on Park Loop Road on the east side of the park, and there is no hike required, as there is a bus stop and a parking lot just across the road. Destination number 2 then is the Visitor Center, which I always recommend for every national park as early as possible during your trip so you can learn more about the history, the ecology, and the geology of the park and have a better understanding of what you're looking at when you're going on these hikes. Destination number 3 is Gorham Mountain, which is located right next to Thunder Hole on Park Loop Road and is just a 525-foot summit. While this summit may not seem to be an impressive feat and is relatively low compared to others, it still offers an incredible view of the coastline, including Thunder Hole, Sand Beach, and many other spots on the coast. Destination number 4 then is Bass Harbor Headlight, which was built in 1876 for just $5,000. This iconic red lighthouse is a symbol of Acadia and stands just 56 feet above average sea level. Destination number 5 is Jordan Pond House and Trail. Jordan Pond is a glacially formed lake that is actually 150 feet deep in the middle, in which you can paddle around, but you cannot swim. The house is a full-service restaurant, and the surrounding carriage trails span more than 45 miles and were originally funded by the Rockefellers. While no vehicles are allowed on these trails, this makes them excellent and ideal for biking and hiking. Okay, so now we're headed up to the top of Penobscot Mountain. This is a little bit of a tougher hike. There are not many people on this trail though, so if you're looking to get away from the crowds, you park down at Jordan Pond, go on a little bit of a carriage trail, and then go up the Jordan Cliffs Trail. It'll take you up to Penobscot Mountain, about 1,200 feet. Should be a great view up there. And like I said, this is not really a well-maintained trail. It's under maintenance right now, but you'll see that it is a little tough. If you're not really comfortable hiking a tough trail, I would definitely rate this as a little bit of a moderate to advanced hike. So it's not for everyone. So we came from the left. We're going to go up to Penobscot Mountain. So you can see here there is a ton of traffic everywhere in Acadia right now. They actually closed the summit of Cadillac Mountain due to congestion. Today's October 13th, it's a Sunday, and as you can see, there are a lot of people here, I imagine, to look at the leaves. Guys, you have to take the shuttle. As you see here, it is impossible to find parking. Luckily, we're leaving right now, but even leaving, there's a traffic jam from people waiting to find other spots. So this is Jordan Pond right now. Jordan Pond House parking.
12:30.
Yeah, it's 12:30, and there are tons of people. Before destination number 7, it's important to experience the local culture with fresh lobster and seafood. If you're looking for live lobsters or fresh seafood, be sure to stop by Parsons. They have smoked salmon, lobsters, crab meat, clams, mussels, and more, all at a really good price. So definitely go check them out if you're up here. Thanks, guys. Destination number 7 is Park Loop Road, which is drivable and has amazing views all along the coastline of this park. You should also be stopping at as many different things as you can see. Thunderhole was one example on here, but there is also the Sand Beach, among many other stops on Park Loop Road. This is the eastern portion that sees the park, and I definitely recommend checking this out. Rather than driving, I recommend taking the free shuttle, which was sponsored by LL Bean, which allows you to stop wherever you'd like along this and check out any hikes you want, including the Sand Beach or anywhere else you think that you want to go. And on top of that, you don't have to worry about parking. Instead, you just hop off the bus, hike around, and it runs relatively frequently. Where? The shuttle runs pretty often, and honestly, it wasn't even that crowded in my road. That's Bubble Rock.
Oh, there's more Bubble Rock parking.
Bubble Rock, South Bubble, North Summit, and parking's behind us. Bubble Rock is a relatively easy trail and brings you to the most out-of-place boulder you have ever seen in your life. This rock weighs more than 2 African elephants and was carried over 40 miles by glaciers before it was dropped precariously in its current home. Alright, it's pretty foggy today, but we're up here at Bubble Rock now. It's about a half-mile hike, pretty easy to get here, and usually you have a good view. Today, it's a little foggy though.